so good, it's going to be impossible to get all of you over here, but it's okay. You can still be getting desserts as the show continues and all that stuff. So, but we are going to get started here in just a minute. So if you can, as you're getting a seat, there are some seats a little bit closer up here too. If you haven't found a seat yet, try to get up a little bit closer, because I'm sure we'll have some people coming in as well. My name's Cal Bergendahl. I'm one of the directors of the School of Worship here. Yeah, well, thank you, that one person who likes me. So I just want to do a real quick intro to the night, and then hand it over to these guys. They're going to do an excellent job. We're so excited about this. And so what tonight is all about, songs by the campfire. Isn't that just sounds so inviting, right? This is all their theme, all their idea. But this evening tonight was kind of birthed out of our songwriting class. And for many years, we never did anything like this. We're not really a performance-based school. We are obviously training up worshipers for Sunday morning teams and leading worship in home groups and those kinds of things. But what tonight was birthed out of was a lot of people asking us, saying, hey, I'd love to hear the songs, the students perform. I'd love to hear them and that stuff. And so what we do in our songwriting class, 2 times, they have to write at least 2 songs every year. They present their songs to one another. So they're writing, and then they have these moments where in class they present their songs, and we give them feedback and encourage them and that stuff. And so one time, quite a few years ago now, I just thought, what if we just take song presentations and make an evening out of it? And that's really where this kind of all came from. So what you're going to have tonight is these guys presenting songs that they've written this year, and for me, I can speak for myself, John Pendray, all the staff at the school, it's definitely one of the highlights, because you just get to hear so much of the hard work, so much of the testimonies of what God's been doing in their lives, just in song form. So it's great. These guys have worked tremendously hard. And just before I hand it over to these guys, I want to read just one scripture really quick. This past week on Monday, one of the worship teams was leading worship, and Leah stood up and she started the time with this psalm. And I thought, wow, what a great psalm to frame this evening with as well, because I think it's just so much of what tonight's about. It's Psalm 126, and it says this. Sorry, did I say it right? Yes, 126. Leah said yes. She said that's one of her faves, so I gotta make sure I don't mess it up. When the Lord restored the fortunes of Zion, we were like those who dream, that our mouth was filled with laughter and our tongue with shouts of joy. Then they said among the nations, the Lord has done great things for them. The Lord has done great things for us. We are glad. And I just think that is what the school worship is about. That's what this year has been about. And that's what tonight is about. So I hand it over to our MCs this evening, Zamiria and Phil.
Are you guys ready for a story? Yeah. Once upon a time, on a night much like this,
in a land far, far away, a star was born.
his name is Cal.
Which isn't short for anything.
This boy grew
And he grew.
6 feet tall and 90 pounds by the age of 9.
He picked up a bass and thus began his lifelong journey in the world of music.
He traveled the world with the clothes on his back and a bass strung on his shoulder.
There was nothing that could stop him from becoming the best bassist in all the land.
He then realized there was more to his life than becoming an excellent musician.
He knew his calling was actually to be Batman.
But that was impossible. So he chose the next best thing, a music teacher.
In the town known as Nowhere, Cal dreamed a dream.
Where little students of the Lord could become musicians almost as good as he.
Where young musicians such as he was could come and learn from the fountain of his wisdom.
Paired with the prophetic gifting of the one and only Teresa Reynolds.
Who has since left to be with the Lord. Moved to California.
This dream became a reality, and that reality grew to what it is today.
The Living Light School of Worship.
Welcome to our campfire. I'm Samaria, and this is my friend Marcy. We will be your hosts for the night.
Philip.
It's Philip. The music students have worked really hard to prepare these amazing songs for us to vibe to tonight. If you haven't already, there are snacks and drinks stationed in the back, so please feel free to help yourself. And the first song of the night will be presented by Shannon Duke.
You
we have Kara, costume change. Kara, Shetterly on next, sorry. So she's gonna say some things about it. Yeah, it's a really good song. Here you go.
Guys, so this is a song called Sure and Steady, and it's just about kind of my battle with anxiety and just my reminder that I am sure and steady in the Lord. And that's where I find my hope.
Let You Go, written by Joanna. It will be sung by Melita, and she'll just be sharing a few things about the song.
Hey guys, it's my song, and it is about releasing someone in order to move on, and the process of letting go of someone. Yeah, and maybe everyone can listen to it. Woo!
Like a glass, you saw right through me. Saw the cracks and you never threw me away. Mirror reflecting broken people. I saw you and you saw me as equal. But after all this time, I can't say goodbye. And I don't know why I hold so tight. I'm sorry, I'm so scared to let go. I'm sorry I can't leave it alone. I'm sorry we'll never get to know. But God only knows where we would go. And we'll never feel what could have been. We'll never feel like this again. 'Cause this is now and that was then. I wanna forget, I wish I could let you go. Like a wave, you suffocate me. Can't escape these thoughts, they pull me away. Am I becoming a sinking boat? Don't know when, but I lost control. Now I'm drowning in my thoughts of you. But after all this time, I can't say goodbye. And I don't know why I hold so tight. I'm sorry, I'm so scared to let go. I'm sorry I can't leave it alone. I'm sorry we'll never get to know. But God only knows where we would go. And we'll never see what could have been. We'll never feel like this again. 'Cause this is now and that was then. I wanna forget, I wish I could let you go. I wish I could let you go. I want to let you go. I need to let you go. I want to let you go. I want to let you go. I need to let you go. I need to let you know I'm letting you go. I'm sorry, I'm so scared to let go. I'm sorry I can't leave it alone. I'm sorry we'll never get to know. But God only knows where it will go. We'll never see what could have been. We'll never feel like this again. 'Cause this is now and that was then. I wanna forget, I wish I could let you go. I wish I could let you go.
All right, next we got Ross the Boss. Really, it's been so cool to be alongside Ross on the school and just seeing like this is what God has been speaking to him on the school, and this song is really just such a testimony to that. So yeah, I'll let him share a little bit about it when he gets the chance. So I can talk about Ross. He broke his leg earlier on in the year, and like a couple days ago we were playing volleyball, and he was hopping around like something that hops around a lot. It was insane. This man is unstoppable. There you go.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, it's kind of ironic. This song's all about the kind of the race imagery of just walking and being on a long journey and not always knowing where you're going or how you're doing. This definitely was written in a season where a lot of things were really foggy for me, and so I was kind of writing this in the hope that one day I'd be able to get to the victory that it talks about. And so yeah, that's what it means a lot to me. So.
Shadow, though I fall in the middle of a battle, you pick me up so I can be with you. You're reaching down and all I see is you. I used to fall through every obstacle, and I know now I need your miracles. You pick me up so I can be with you. You're reaching down and all I see is you. I was lost in the night when you called my name. Reaching out in the dark, couldn't find my place. I see you now, freedom bound, gonna run this race. Once I stumbled, but now I walk with grace. Now I walk with grace. Oh. My brain won't stop, this feels so unusual. I gotta stop, I am out of control. You pick me up so I can be with you. You're reaching down and all I see is you. I was lost in the night when you called my name. Reaching out in the dark, couldn't find my place. I see you now, freedom bound, gonna run this race. Once I stumbled, but now I walk with grace. Now I walk with grace. Oh.
You rescued me. You set me free. You rescued me. You set me free.
'Cause I was lost in the night when you called my name. Reaching out in the dark, couldn't find my place. I see you now, freedom bound, gonna run this race. Once I stumbled, but now I walk with grace. I was lost in the night when you called my name. Reaching out in the dark, couldn't find my place. I see you now, freedom bound, gonna run this race. Once I stumbled,
It actually feels like you're flying when you listen to her sing it, so I hope you guys enjoy it.
Saw me full of sadness. I was tired and afraid. I had let my fears
Gabe is the cool guy in the Packers hat. Up next, we have The River. It'll be sung by Mitch and Melita. It was written by Leah, and she will be sharing a few thoughts.
Yeah, so how the song came into existence. So my whole life I've been excited about heaven and excited about being with Jesus. And then we learned so much in Scott's classes about actually heaven coming down on earth and God just building his kingdom on earth. And I thought, yeah, well, I still want to go to heaven and still want to be with Jesus. So then God led me to a lot of scriptures, especially one in Ezekiel where it's the river of God flowing from God's temple and transforming the earth. And I suddenly found myself being so excited about God's kingdom growing on earth and growing and getting bigger and bigger. And then John got excited and caught fire. And yeah, this song is called The River, and I hope you also catch fire. Get inspired by the song.
Great.
but she would like to say a few things about it. So.
Hi guys, a little story time, but I'll be fast. A couple years ago, my grandparents moved into our house, and then we found out that my grandma had Alzheimer's. So a lot of things in our lives changed after that, a lot of different ways of caring for her, but the main thing for me was playing music for her when storms would come on the lake because it scared her really bad. And when I played, she would calm down. And a couple months ago, she actually moved into a nursing home, so she's not in our house anymore. And we had a really bad storm a couple weeks later, and I started playing piano, and it just made me really sad that she wasn't there. So this song is kind of just about grieving her, someone who's kind of there and kind of not, and how we miss her.
You're afraid I'll play you a little tune. The storm is scary and I'm afraid too. But if my song makes you smile, I'll play just for you. You're gone now, I face the storm alone. These empty rooms, not flooding with chords. I hate how it's not your home, so playing for you. And earth is no home for angels. You can't stay. All I can do is watch and wait as you fade. This is no ordinary love song. We're just broken underneath, trying to be strong. This is no ordinary love song. That'll end when you move on, so don't move on. I see your faces in our picture frames. Smile back, wonder where did time go? You don't even know my name. Where did you go? And earth is no home for angels. You can't stay. All I can do is watch and wait as you fade. This is no ordinary love song. We're just broken underneath, trying to be strong. This is no ordinary love song. That'll end when you move on, so don't move on. It's too soon to grow up, too soon to get old. But still the seasons change, at least that's what we're told. It's too soon to grow up, too soon to get old. But still the seasons change, at least that's what we're told. We're told. This is no ordinary love song.
guys have been enjoying the night so far and enjoying all the great songs that the students have provided. We will be closing up pretty soon. We have a few more songs left, but Brandon will be presenting his song provider.
Okay, so this song is just an example of what God has been able to do in mine and my wife's life. Throughout our time, well, I should say our time of me being in the school, there was a hardship that we had gone through, and God was just there for us to just remind us that He will be able to provide everything for us, and that His grace was in our lives. And this is where the song came from. I'm happy that my wife was able to help out with this.
It's Peter Thorne. He's our student from across the pond. Fun fact, it's not actually a pond, it's an ocean. Maybe a couple oceans, I'm not sure. Peter, take it away.
found in you, Jesus, my refuge, strong and steadfast. When the darkness surrounds me, you're faithful in every hour, and I will run back to you. And I'll fix my eyes on you, my King, Lord Almighty, in all your majesty. Caught within the wonder of your grace, so I will seek your face, and I will fix my eyes on you. Everything uncertain, without you, Lord, I'm in this world of searching. I look to the cross. You paid it all for me, and I'll fix my eyes on you, my King, Lord Almighty, in all your majesty. Caught within the wonder of your grace, so I will seek your face, and I will fix my eyes on you. And I will trust you, Lord, with all my heart. And I will trust you, Lord, with all my heart. Oh, and I will trust you, Lord, with all my heart. And I will trust you, Lord, with all my heart. You paid it all for me, and I'll fix my eyes on you, my King, Lord Almighty, in all your majesty. Caught within the wonder of your grace, so I will seek your face, and I will fix my eyes on you.
All right. Thank you guys for coming out and hanging out with us today.
Yeah, what a night. Thank you guys so much. It was great. Can we just have another round of applause for all the songs?
All right, the night is still going, so you don't have to leave, but please feel free to stick around and just get snacks, fellowship, get to know the students, ask us questions, whatever. But have a